Honorable leaders, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed participants, I am deeply honored to join you virtually this morning, along with other leaders responsible and representing diverse backgrounds, perspectives from across the globe. We share a profound commitment to the principles that define our shared humanity, dignity, freedom, and justice. At the invitation of Dr. G.K. Mishra of the Think Human Rights Organization, we delve into a crucial topic of human rights. In this pivotal moment, it is crucial to reflect on the values that bind us together. Human rights are not mere luxury items that we have on our shelves of our lives that we take and distribute to only select few. They're very essence of our existence as a people. Our collective presence today reaffirms our dedication to upholding these universal ideals. As we embark on a profound discussion, let us be guided by the understanding that our journey towards a just and compassionate world begins with the recognition of every individual's inherent dignity. Today, we commemorate World Human Rights Day on December 10th, which is focused on today. We pay homage to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, a beacon of hope adopted by the United Nations General Assembly on December 10th, 1948. We acknowledge the visionary leadership of Eleanor Roosevelt, who chaired the committee responsible for drafting the UDHR. In the aftermath of World War II, this historic declaration emerged as a collective commitment to preventing future atrocities, acknowledging the intrinsic value of every human being. In the tapestry of our shared humanity, the principles of dignity holds profound meaning. It goes beyond philosophical concepts. It is an acknowledgement that every individual, including myself, carries intrinsic worth, deserving of respect. This recognition forms the essence of my devotion to human rights. Embedded within the fabric of these principles is a steadfast belief in equality. Equality. What does equality mean to you? As we talk about how we can make a difference in our world, for me, equality is not just an abstract concept. It is a concept that if we really focus, we'd realize that not everyone have access to equality, even though we're all born free, even though we're all born human beings with intrinsic value. In this tapestry of our humanity that, collectively define who we are as a people, this recognition forms the essence of devotion to human rights for me. Embedded within the very fabric of my principles is this standard of equality, but not just as something that we talk about, but lived out in our actions, in the policies that we make, in the organizations that we promote, in the things that we do, in the work we carry out in our community. For me, it is looking at life from a different perspective. Our commitment must extend beyond words. We must hold fast to the principle of justice. I envision a world where fairness prevails, where everyone, irrespective of their circumstances, has access to an impartial, legal justice system and process. To me, it is not a distant ideal, but a tangible goal that, if we were to be honest with ourselves, is achievable for the betterment of our global community. Freedom, in my opinion, in its myriad forms, is not just a concept. It is a cherished ideal, a living value that builds us the freedom to express, to choose, to be, the freedom to walk, to talk, and to become. We share these liberties as individuals on a collective journey towards a world, everyone, where freedom is universally safeguarded. As we witness ongoing global crises, particularly the tensions in the Middle East, Africa, and Europe, the call to hold dignity becomes even more crucial. The devastating impact of conflict on individuals and communities demand our unwavering commitment to recognizing the inherent worth of every human being. It is a call to empathize with the countless lives disrupted and displaced, fostering a collective understanding that transcends geopolitical divides. The principle of equality urges us to consider the human toll of these conflicts. In the midst of war, equality becomes a beacon guiding us to advocate for the rights of all. Regardless of their origin, their religion, their class, or their creed, it beckons us to stand against discrimination and to ensure that the suffering of innocent civilians is acknowledged and addressed without bias. As we witness the unfolding events, the cry for justice resounds louder than ever before. The pursuit of a fair and impartial resolution to conflicts really becomes paramount to each and every one of us. Justice demands accountability for actions that infringe upon the rights of individuals caught in the crossfire, emphasizing the need for our global community and commitment to peace and stability. The very concept of freedom takes center stage. In times of conflict, we can look at how we need to look at freedom again. It is a stark reminder of the freedoms denied to those living amidst chaos. Our commitment to the universal freedoms becomes a driving force as we advocate for the right to live without fear, the right to self-determination, and the right to a peaceful existence. In the face of these crises, education, advocacy, and dialogue become not just ideals but lifelines. We must educate ourselves and others in the complexities of these conflicts, advocating for justice and human rights as we engage in open dialogue with people from diverse backgrounds. Let our commitment to the human rights serve as a bridge that spans across conflicts, fostering understanding and peace between each and every one of us, regardless of where we are located. In the midst of darkness, let our shared values illuminate a path for our world where the dignity, equality, and justice mentioned earlier, and the freedom of all individuals, regardless of their circumstances, are recognized and upheld. The commitment must extend beyond rhetoric. It requires a personal, professional pledge to integrate these values into the fabric of our lives, justice, and peace systems. The significance of dignity goes beyond philosophical principles. It is a guiding force that shapes our very interactions and relationships, both nationally, globally, and regionally. It calls us to preserve the worth of each individual, fostering an environment where all are feel seen, heard, and validated. I'm very happy to have been invited to share my thoughts with you today on these principles. May each and every one of you find the space, the place, and the opportunity to be acknowledged, to be heard, and to see lived out these very principles that we talk about, because equality becomes the lens through which we view the world, using us to celebrate differences and work towards dismantling barriers that perpetrate inequality and injustice. Our commitment to justice must be seen in everything that we do. We must evolve from the abstract idea to a tangible goal, pushing us to advocate for impartial legal processes that uphold the rights of each individual. As a living value, freedom should be our goal. Freedom for all. I'm His Excellency, Ambassador, Professor, Dr. Adrian Daisley. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, honorable leaders, I thank you.